Oh my goodness, hello, good evening, everybody. Hello, good evening. Lane and Sarah and Tara and ATP, a chick with a duck, hello. Ham Hat Indy, hello. Tammy, hello. Hello, Stina, hello. NS, a pleasure. Knit, hello. Happy birthday. Sparks, hello. Jane, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining for yet another ad hoc live stream. Hey, happy Thursday. Lovely to see you all today. I hope you're having a great day and or night, again, depending time zone. Happy time zone. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, it's been a little bit quiet in Girl World. Not for Real World. Real World's been busy. Oh boy, what did I do today? Today I woke up. Get this. I treated myself to a new saucepan. Wow. Look, you all know my relationship with worth and spending money on myself. We're not going to get too much into that, but I bought a new saucepan last week. This is my forever saucepan. This is, well, technically fry pan. It's my forever fry pan. It's cast iron, and it weighs like 15 kilos, and it's like 30 centimeters, 12 inches. A ruler. It's a ruler. What is a saucepan? Pan. Skillet. Well, kind of a skillet, more of a frying pan. Anyway, it's great. It's heavy and it's big, and I broke it in. Last night, actually, broke it in. Probably shouldn't have cooked what I did cook in it, but I broke it in. And then this morning, I woke up and I made bacon and eggs. And let me tell you, there is not... Look, crispy AF bacon, bubbly fried eggs. Like, not just flat fried eggs, where it's like, oh yeah, there's enough heat on there to, like, cook it through, kind of. But these were cooked in bacon grease. And then I made bacon sandwiches on not sourdough, what was it? It was shop bought, but it was bread, bacon, eggs, dead horse, tomato sauce, and avocado, and it was delightful, and I felt really fancy cooking in my new frying pan, because you know what? I deserve a frying pan, and so do all of you, and it was just really nice to have a kitchen utensil that I feel like is going to last me probably like 30 years, and is just good quality, and I felt good about it. Yeah. That's all I wanted to share with you. Also, Ned, thank you so much. Again, happy birthday, and thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships. That's very generous of you. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to Popstar Kimmo, Left Early, Citizen, Kanan, Tara, and Hippies. Everybody, welcome to Popstar. Make sure you thank the ever lovely and very generous Knit Girl for gifting those memberships. Thank you. So, what type of bread was it? It's not Vienna. I think it's called Tiger Loaf or something. I don't know. You get it from Woolies. It's really soft on the inside, and it's got kind of like a crackle loaf crust on top. Anyway, it was really good. And it's clear that I haven't cut a loaf of bread in a long time, because I used a flat-bladed knife to try to cut a loaf of bread. Turns out I'm an idiot. And I did have a serrated knife that we would also call a bread knife for a good reason. Oh, you have it there too, Indy? Tiger loaf is good. It's really good. It's just really good. Anyway, that was my adventure this morning. And then what else did I do? Hung around. I played some Spider-Man. I've been playing the Spider-Man remastered game, and it's really, really good. I do like web slinging. And then I took a nap, and then I woke up, and I thought, you know what? I need to get my mind off some stuff. So, why not stream? It's perfect. Oh my god, Elle. Lovely to see you, but also how dare they? Chat, maybe this is a sign to hit the bell button, unhit the bell button, hit the bell button again. I refresh the bell button, I don't know. Also, when did the chat change? Y'all have really fun colours. Look at y'all. It's a rainbow sea of beautiful people over in the chat. Look at all these fun colours. And with the gems as well. Oh, it's too much. It's not too much. It's never enough. Anyway, hi, my name is Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, which is way too much Amberlynn Reid and Foodie Beauty, also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about choices about the words that we use, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. Oh, Ham Hat, you don't have fun colours on your side? Really? In the chat, everybody's got different colours. And the gems are all different colours as well, so it's really fun. Maybe, is it just me? Maybe it's just me. We'll keep an eye out for it. I know there's some changes to the live stream chats that's going on. We've been notified as creators that we can do a couple of different things, and we have a couple of different options, but yeah, interesting. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about Foodie and Ambi. We're probably going to start off with Foodie just as a little bit of a flashback, a retro moment, and then move on to Ambi. I've already watched the Ambi content, and I have thoughts. They are mostly, why is this on YouTube, and why do I feel supremely manipulated? But also, why are you not talking about your diagnosis with your mental health care professional that you've had for a year, and why do you question that? And anyway, we'll get into it when we get into it. We're going to start with Foodie, because we'll start with nonsense. It's always a good place to start. Yes, Gems are for how long you've been channel members. Yes, that's correct. Yeah. No, I mean, I feel gaslit, but like the chat, everybody has a different colored name. Like Yankee Doodle is red, Zans is red, Ham Hat is aqua, kind of turquoise. Channel members are all green. Tish Shaddy is red. Melanie is kind of a goldy brown color. Bonnie is like a fuchsia pink color. So is Corey Coconut. I mean, if you just want me to read the chat and tell you what colors your username is, I will. Well, Elle, you have a red gem if that helps. Did I take... Yes, 1. Yes, I'm perfectly fine today. Thank you very much. I don't know how you... Okay, who's on... Okay, maybe switch to night mode. Switch to... You all know how to do that? This is dog. No, you're red, mate. You're red. I'll let you know. Maybe it's a night mode thing versus a dark mode thing. You've checked dark mode. Are we reading auras? Kind of. Pin the thing. Fresh flowers, by the way. You're fuchsia pink, just so you know. You're in night mode already? Okay, well, you know what? If this changes in a couple of days, we'll know that Australia was once again the testing ground for some nonsense. Alright, cool. We're pinning the thing. Thanks so much. Okay, pinning the thing. Oh, no, that's the wrong button every single time. Pin it. Yeah, Elle, I mean, I understand. I kind of felt the same way during moments of it. Specific moments of it talking about her family and stuff. That was very sympathetic. Like, it drew empathy from me, yes. But a lot of stuff surrounding all of that, specifically the health talk, I'm just so tired. And then, I was introducing a person to Girl World. Y'all get excited. Introducing a real life person to Girl World. First of all, it was, do you know what a mukbang is? Second of all, it was, so there are 2 pieces of required watching, including the Right Opinions documentary on Ambi. And then you can get into Mr. Snowflake stuff if you've got enough time, what is it? Built by the algorithm. I feel like it should have been that. And then obviously for Ambi, there's... for Foodie, there's the Canadian Horror Story, which is an excellent place to start. Okay, so... Do you know what a mukbang is? Cool. So we're going to start with Foodie. So for reference, this is from the archive, from the fabulous and lovely Lottie. This one's entitled Harassment. We did react to this when it came out 4 months ago, but I just wanted to kind of... Look, I've watched the Shahada video. What do I think about it? What do you want? Like, I've already said a million times, spirituality and religious belief is your own bag to deal with. Who the hell am I? I certainly think that there will be a lot of guidance and advice in the coming months, weeks and or months. What do I think will happen when she gets back to Canada? I don't know. I can't wait though. I mean, I think she's in transit at the moment, so that's fun. Or, she never got on the plane. Who knows? I think that she'll have a lot of temptation back home in Canada. I don't think she has a lot of coping mechanisms to kind of deal with those temptations. And I don't know, man. Like, just walking into the luxury villa and looking around, and I don't get it. And like living with Pete's and all of that stuff. It's just going to be a whole different bag of cats, as it were. So we'll see what happens when we get back to Canada. I'm also interested to see how long she plans to be in Canada, because honestly, based on what the court discussion is at the end of the month, she might not be able to afford to fly back. So who knows? Because I'm pretty sure in Australia, when you go through the bankruptcy process, I might be misremembering this, but I feel like it's correct. There is scrutiny over international travel and passport/visa application stuff. So yeah, I wonder whether or not that will be a consideration, depending on whether or not it is in fact the Canadian government and the Canadian Revenue Agency and hey, why are you not giving us the paperwork that we require? And where did all your money go over the last 12 to 24 months? Or whether or not it's defaulting on her personal loans, which it may be as well. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Gloating, fabulous to see you, my friend. Hello, thanks for being here for 6 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back to Popstar. Cool. Here for the real world adult consequences. I mean, Jess today, also fabulous name, by the way. Jess today, you are kind of an aqua blue, turquoise green color as well, just so you know. I'm here for bookending my stories. Bookending my stories. Anyway, we're going to watch this one. It's called Harassment. So this all kicked off when her OnlyFans got reported, but not actually reported. It was just OnlyFans reporting on itself, because it was, hey, this person's already been on OnlyFans and got kicked off and they've made a new account, and so we're going to tell them no. But Foodie didn't understand that and thought that the world was coming for her. And it was only 4 months ago. 4 months. What? So much can change in 4 months, apparently. So we're going to watch that one. It's a fun, little drive with me stream. And then we're going to get into Ambi and her opening up about my family and addiction. There's more softness in my approach to Ambi now. There's still some, gal, just, poop or get off the pot. But obviously she's being vulnerable. She's opening up. She's crying. And I feel manipulated. Right. So we're going to start with harassment. What is time even? Actually a bear? Time's a bear. All right, let's get started with this harassment. Phrasing, Zach. Okay, 1.5. Let's get it up on screen. Hopefully this works. It did work. Yay. Oh my god, Tina, are you okay? Be careful. It's okay, I stabbed myself in the gum the other day. I was eating cheese. I was having a lovely piece of brie. And you know that old advice, not old advice, but you know that very common sense advice of don't put knives in your mouth? Turns out it's accurate, because you can literally stab yourself in the gum and bleed everywhere for 12 hours. Good times. Anyway. What? It's not... I mean, I prefer stabbing in the hand than in the gum, but yeah, don't put knives in your mouth. Okay, let's get started.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone.
Someone had to tell you that? Well, no, I feel like every parent tells their kid that. I've definitely been told by my parent at some point in my life, don't put a knife in your mouth. It was a really long time ago, and I was really focused on getting a tasty bit of cheese. It was a cheese knife, to be fair, with the ones with the little spears on the end of it. It's just I got the spear right in my gum. Very
I can't see the chat right now. So I have to drive.
Okay, turn it down. She's loud. Good morning, Sleepy Moo. Hello. Pain's the only way to learn.
I just woke up. Literally fucking just woke up.
Also, swear jar Foodie.
I'm not gonna get a coffee. I'm not gonna get shit before I get my effing nails done. Anyway, alright.
So 4 months. I think this is just before she got the modest nails. I think. Meepstus, hello, my friend. Lovely to see you. Thank you for being here for 8 months. Meepstus says, a knife in the gums is better than a knife in one's back. Look, I'll take it. It's motivational, and I love it, and it would look great on a shirt. Actually, that would be great in a dentist's office. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Carla, thank you for being here for 14 months as well. Carla says, I love listening to the lives while doing my makeup. Ooh, I wish you all of the best, a steady hand and a fabulous look, Carla. I have no doubts that will happen. And thank you very much for the support for 14 months. Thank you.
So while I'm driving there, I thought I would vent, not rage, vent.
There's a difference.
So, first, I just want to say how stupid and gross it is that other adults, like, cheer on riling up somebody until they rage. Like, do you not care at all?
The reason why I wanted to watch this one is because this is just before meeting Sala. This is just before the Sala discussions. Maybe like a couple of weeks. And I'm kind of just bracing myself for Chantal back in her natural habitat, you know? Because say what you want about her time in Kuwait. It's been boring as hell, and pretty much all of the content that was created there could have been made in like 2 weeks or a fortnight, as we like to say. Not the game, but the measure of time. And it's just been really dull and boring. And again, her spiritual beliefs are hers. Keep them to yourself. Don't do this all for content, because again, you're going to get some very direct guidance, I feel. And I don't particularly enjoy being lectured to by Foodie, the nincompoop. Anyway, all of that aside, I'm expecting very similar behaviour from Chantal once she's back in Canada. Landed, you know. Yeah. I'm just preparing.
How emotionally distressing, upsetting someone is. Like, do you not see how fucking sadistic that is? And how stupid that is? Anyways, you all know who I'm referring to. So if you're offended, maybe you're the one I'm referring to in this. So, otherwise, my beezers, you know I'm not talking to you about it.
Also, I'll be really interested to see what she's going to do for content, because obviously, you know, all things considered, she probably won't be... Well, I mean, I say this in the context of based on the Kuwait arc. You'd think that Foodie wouldn't return to just getting high every night and sitting on stream eating fluffy Twix and berating her audience, because there's a couple of things missing from that. Obviously, like her modesty, that's not missing, that's I've been told apparent now. So I don't know what she's actually gonna do. Is she just gonna sit on stream sober and yell at the 12 people in her chat? Possibly. She knows that her vlog content isn't going down well, and I'm assuming she's going to rely on the engagement and interaction in the live stream. And it'll probably continue to be live streaming with... Oh, maybe she could panel up with Sala. Like, they could do a cute double date. Double date on live stream. Ooh, that'd be cute. Chicken and Duck. Hello. Thank you very much for joining the channel as a member, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome to Pulpster. Hello. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Annie. Perpetual victim. Also, good morning. I hope you enjoy your coffee. Hi.
I might reblock certain people who are just like continually not supportive. I don't know what to do anymore. But I just want to get to a spot where I'm comfortable doing my own fucking job. Like,
Sala will become a reaction channel. I mean, look, there's historical evidence to prove that pretty much all of them do it. So yes.
So there's some things I'm not okay with, and I'm just going to be honest about it. And yeah, I'm not okay with people harassing me in real life. I'm not okay with people showing up at events without talking to me. I just don't want haters, people who want to fuck with my life continually for content. That's what FFG does. That's her job. That's certain other people's job.
Yeah, Ellie, you were right. This could have been a year ago, a month ago. This literally could have been anywhere on the timeline.
To make up lies, to make up shit. Now, but here's the thing. Be careful what you make up from me from now on. Like, this is ridiculous, the amount of shit I don't do to protect myself as a creator, as a public figure. Every other fucking YouTuber I talk to is like, yeah, man.
Swear job, Foodie.
And I wouldn't put up with that shit. So you know what? Like, I'm gonna be cracking down, so...
Are you? Okay. These are fun. 4 months on.
When I get back from my fucking nails, which is gonna take 2 hours of my day, I don't feel like doing it. That's why I'm bitchy.
3 to 4 months ago, left early. Yeah, this was almost 4 months ago. Yeah.
I feel like getting a coffee. Anyway, it'll be nice to have my nails done. I don't know what I'm gonna get done yet. Maybe just black nails. It's Halloween. It's simple. I don't give a shit. Anyway, so...
Kimo, thank you so much for asking about an update. Yes, I'm now on to English breakfast tea. I do miss the Irish breakfast, to be fair.
Harassment in real life has to fucking stop. Do not show up at my events. Like, how do people not even give a shit that something like that happened to me? Something like that happened. Like, I don't deserve that. I did nothing. I never even did anything to FFG for her to even be fucking mad at me, to want to ruin my life. What in the...
reflecting back on different times.
Fuck.
The exact same times, but different times.
Did I do to anybody? Nothing. So that means that you're just a fucking bully, and that's illegal. Harassment is illegal, you idiots. Okay? Another form of harassment, and really, you're just annoying. It's not. You're not going. Look. There's.
Also, did you all know that Foodie's got a tattoo on her wrist? It says fries. Did you know that?
There's this phenomenon on YouTube. I was talking about it briefly yesterday, cow tipping. People want to go real life with the subject they cover to give them more material because they're fucking boring in their own life and fucking ugly and look like a bullfrog and are stupid. Alright? It would not get any views.
Oh, does this feel like a warm, comforting hug? Are you okay? Is everything okay?
Otherwise.
You
So,
good?
but that, in real life, cow tipping sounds fucking illegal to me. It sounds like, no, that sounds like harassment to me. That sounds like going in real life. That term, in real life, sounds like...
Do you all remember, like, literally the day after the event, and Chantal had no Fs to give about FFG being there, and then her chat riled her up, and then we got weeks of Chantal being upset that she had a +1 at her fashion show. Oh, it's so silly. Now, look, you all know my perspective. It's her reality and not mine, and I'm going to sit as far away from it, on literally the other side of the planet. Thank you so much. But just how many weeks we had of this ridiculous argument, when on camera we had Foodie literally saying, "Oh, gal, it's just business. Everything's fine." And then just, ooh, God.
harassment to me. Sounds like, keep your fucking ugly paws, or fins, or whatever creature you are, out of my life. Because next time, actually, I don't even know, but another thing people are doing with no life.
Tell us. This does feel like a comforting hug. Em, you're right.
Probably the same people.
Hey, Jan.
Who were on fucking Monty's panel.
Oh my God, Bun, hi. Thank you so much for the super chat. Good to see you, mate. Bun says, oh, retro react, perfect to make croissants too. Bun, you're making croissants? That's insane. How much talent have you got? Rhetorical question, all of it. Thank you very much for the super chat. Please let us know. Are you making just traditional croissants, or are you doing like fold-ins? I saw like a blueberry croissant recipe the other day, which was using blueberries in the pastry and then doing a blueberry filling with it. It seemed really good. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your croissants, and thank you very much for the super chat. Nit, thank you for the support and the super chat. I appreciate it. Nit says, did you also know it's my birthday today? I had an idea it was your birthday today, Nit. If it's been mentioned, I may have missed it because I can't focus for long. I may have mentioned it twice already. It's now the third time. Nit, happy birthday, chat. If we can get some hands up and some love in the chat for the fabulous Nit girl celebrating their birthday, it would be greatly appreciated, and hopefully Nit will remember.
Now,
don't be sorry, it's hilarious.
Bored and horny with nothing to fucking do, or trying to mess with my life even more now. The minute I sign up for Patreon, they have to go and mass report with their several alias accounts that I break terms of service. So now my account is flagged.
It's okay. Look, we're here for distractions and shenanigans. It's very on brand.
And I'm betting it's that fucking woman who looks like a gerbil. I can't tell her and that breezy lady apart. They both look like hamsters. Same eyebrows, same thin lips, same gerbil features, same boring-ass content.
And I'm expecting this to be the way that Foodie returns to talking about reaction channels, because I think the thing is, regardless of what has happened over the last 24 to 48 hours with Foodie, we know who Foodie is. Foodie presents herself as changing on a dime, as being a brand new person literally the next day. But at her center, Chantal will always return to this. Always. And it'd be great if she didn't. But that's not my historical, connection to Chantal as a character on the stories that I watch.
Stealing from me. Fuck you both. And you know what? Yes, I'm in a moody. Yeah, I am.
Fruity moody.
Sorry.
Silly.
I still have morning phlegm in my throat. What was I even going on about now? So my account is flagged. So no, Patreon, my account is not flagged. I want to know, last time I didn't even care because my account...
She's so pressed about this. And it's of her own doing, which is even better.
...was back. I don't rely on Patreon to make money. So for those of you who are taking the time out of your day...
Enjoyed drawing knit. Bye.
At 4 a.m. to mass flag Patreon and be like, this woman's awful, do not let her on your platform.
What was the name of the person who Foodie interacted with at the end of Patreon? Was it like Caitlin or something? I stand who was on the other end of that chat feature with Foodie. It was great. Oh, maybe she brings it up here. Ooh, unlocking memories. That's fun.
Meanwhile, the fact that you're doing that makes you fucking awful. You hypocrite, loser.
Yeah, I believe the first time I reacted to this, all I was yelling was, Foodie, put both hands on the wheel. Safety first, dude.
Yes, I'm a bitch to people who mess with my life. What do you expect? Like I said, you expect a hug and a reach around. Maybe a little hand job for trying to ruin my life. What would you like? Want me to get back down on my knees? Like, I don't understand people who don't understand. If you fuck with someone's life, yeah, we're gonna be annoyed a little bit. Just a little.
So silly. Oh my god, it's golden. It's just... This is what Kuwait took away from us. This nonsense. Literally a month before going to Kuwait. A month. A couple of weeks before meeting Salah. This was... This was the nonsense that was going on.
Little, just a bit.
I mean, did we miss this? Fresh, there's something just ridiculous in how hard Foodie will go in on everybody else being the problem. I think that's what it is.
Like, I don't understand how that's like, haha. Also, you can go, haha, that's funny. That's really funny. Maybe if you find it funny.
Oh, Kitchen Mum, good to see you. That is a good idea. Yeah.
That somebody showed up at the event to ruin it for a cheap laugh. Maybe you should.
No, it wasn't a ruined event. You know what? I would have been really interested to see if Foodie's Rogue Gallery had turned up to that fashion show. We got Tina and Jason, we get Nadia, we get Rena, we get maybe Shannon. Like, I did say Rogue's Gallery, and they're not all villains. Foodie's the villain. It's the opposite of a rogue. That would have been Nadia. Yes, Nadia. That would have been everything. That would have been like all of the side characters, like Roman. Like, I'm not saying any of that's good, by the way. Just all of the side characters, all of the local side characters to Foodie just converging. That would have made the show. I think that would have made the show.
Reevaluate what makes you fucking laugh. Maybe you should reevaluate the fact that you're a piece of shit human being, but accuse me of being that when I just try to live my fucking life and go to a fashion
Tanya, congratulations, mate. That's awesome.
show. How about
S-Jam? I forgot S-Jam.
that? No. All right. So I want you to know what the definition of a fucking scam is. Okay, a scam.
She has sworn so much in 7 minutes.
It's purposely knowing that you're trying to fucking out people of money. The postcard club, I had 6 people in.
Motorcycle Man. Yeah. I wonder whatever happened to Motorcycle Man. Remember the theory that she bought her own motorcycle helmet as a prop? Oh god, we do have fun. Richard from the park. Yeah. Cirque du Soleil Richard. Yeah.
And after you take 30% of that, I get fuck all. I don't even notice. That's probably 1 penny your dinner. So no, I don't rely.
Oh, hang on, I was just getting mad. Just I can feel the blood pressure rising. And that's the thing. You know what? The good thing about laughing about all of this is it really is kind of a release. Because there was a time where conflict, and not too long ago, where conflict like this, like I would be a big ball of nerves. I would be like, ooh, my back would be like arched up. I'd be all prickly. I'd be like on the edge, anxious. And now, like, it's just nonsense, and you gotta laugh. I feel like that's a healthy way of letting all of that out. It's good. No, you go, Foodie.
Knowing that you're trying to fucking out people of money. The postcard club, I had 6 people in it. And after you take 30% of that, I get fuck all. I don't even notice. That's probably 1 penny your dinner. So no, I don't rely on the postcard club scam money to scam you all. Okay? Same thing with any other platform.
So much was going on at this moment. We had FFG at the fashion show, we had Patreon saying, sorry, bye, gal, and then we had the postcard scam, which 100% was a scam because she never sent out any postcards. Doesn't matter if she only got $1, she still promised her members something and she didn't deliver, and That's scammy.
I make the majority of my money, you know where, and like what? Anyway, I have those things coming in the mail today. I
Oh my god, that's right. She bought like a postcard making kit, right? I wonder where that is. It's probably under the rotting mangoes in one of her drawers. Yeah.
ordered a whole bunch of cute postcards.
That she never sent out.
Me, it's not.
Also, has she done any member live streams yet? Because isn't that a perk of the top tier loyal beezers? The loyal beezers have a different benefit, and I'm pretty sure it's live streams, members live only streams, not members live only chats. I don't think she's delivered on that yet. Huh. So 2 scams. Great.
Scam when I go through, you know, the reactors say, oh, I know her cycle so well, so then maybe you should
She's been doing members only streams. No, she's been doing members only chats. Members only streams are streams that only members can see, like watch. Everybody can still watch her general streams. They just can't be in her chat. So she's defined what those two products are, but she hasn't delivered on the top tier one. Again, whoopsie doodle.
realize that I'm in an unproductive.
Also, she's really loud. I'm so
it's like
sorry.
part of my cycle where my depression is so great, I don't even want to wipe my own fucking ass every day. Okay? Oh, you'll get. Your fucking postcards with glitter, and you know what, Alex, you freaking weirdo, whiny voice weirdo. You're not even part of the postcard club. So who are you to claim scam? Are you a personal victim yourself? No, it's not a scam. I'm tired of these people using.
If we don't get a taste of this when we get back to Canada, I will be surprised. Just so angry. Oh gosh, it's so mad. This is a good one. This has to go in the vault. Fruity, do you remember that time a month before you got to Kuwait, you got really mad while you were driving one-handed wherever the hell you were? I'll even put on my best animal print. It'll be great. What set her off here? Well, this is just after the fashion show and FFG. Well, not just after. I think it happened a little while beforehand, but it's her common talking point at this time. Patreon said, this is your second account. You already got cancelled the first time. We're not letting you do this again. And there was something else. There was something else in this. Oh, reaction channel's talking about
buzzwords that are not true, but are.
Oh, and the postcard scam. Yeah, all of that.
Detrimental to my reputation. Actually, I don't even care. Do I even have a reputation? No. Go ahead, ruin my reputation. I don't care.
I mean, you do. You have a terrible reputation.
But I'm just saying, it's just an example. The bullshit they do, and then go and try to ruin my platforms. Like, dude, you're gonna ruin my platforms or try to deplatform me when I am your fucking content. Are you kidding me? It's a scam. I'm your content, bitch. So you're covering a scam then. You're covering a scam.
Great. Yeah, that's how we all kind of feel. That's how we all felt then. Now, yeah. I mean, technically, yes, we could argue that you are still scamming those people, but at the end of the day, that's an objective perspective. The people who voluntarily pay you money to be members on your channel every month, they're questionable regardless. They don't need anyone to stick up for them. They seem to be perfectly capable of making their own poor choices, so leave them be. But just as a concept, yeah, you're still scamming people.
Nice for you. What kind of scam does that make you? What? Oh my god, I hate people. And if one more time you talk about my cat, you're blocked forever in Blockland. Shut the hell up. My cat's 20. She fucking loves me so much. She can't even be 2 hours away without me.
And yet you disappeared for 3 months. Ooh, self-burn. Those are rare. I also really, really hope that one of the first things you do when you get home is take your cats to the vet. It still blows my mind that you couldn't get a visiting vet, a traveling vet, an in-house vet for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 7 months, I think now. It absolutely blows my mind. It's wild. Also, someone let her know that she should invest in a gobby.
Oh my god. Again, unproductive cycle. They suffer from it too. Sure, sorry. Is anyone perfect? Are any pet owners perfect? No. Are the cats alive and happy and well fed? Yes. They're not. Shut the hell up. They're neglected.
Nope, that continued to be a talking point. Your cats are neglected.
I hate people. I fucking hate people. Stop.
Hey, Tweet T, good to see you. Tweet T, by the way, your color is aqua green-ish? Yes, aqua greenish.
Trying to interfere in my life. You're just annoying. You're not, like, this, like, honestly. Does nobody else find that weird? That, like, in real life, that's harassment. That term is harassment, period. There's no in real life. This is YouTube. This is where it stays. On the screen. On the screen is where it stays. This is how I make my money. I don't care if you think it's boring. I don't care if I'm picking my nose.
Perfect.
I don't care if I'm sitting on a fucking stick and rotating. It's still my content. It's my money. And if you want to watch it, you're going to watch it here. Otherwise, you're not going to watch it at all because too friggin' bad.
Or you could watch it with buddies with your favorite reaction channel, or you could watch the shortened version on your favorite clip show channel. You could watch it a lot of places because it's transformative. And personally, I think it's a better way than going raw, you know?
I'm tired of reactors
Bye,
using
Ham
my
Hat. Have a
entire
great
video.
day.
I've already warned, and still people do it. I understand. I didn't realize to the extent that people do it. People like Colby Syntax. I know he's.
Oh, damn! That's a coincidence, y'all. Do you mean Poppy Syntax? That's a coincidence. I didn't remember that she spoke about me in the stream. That's hilarious. Me getting distracted reading the chat. Z says, hey Zach, I think it's been 11 months now and there's 3 mobile vets that I know of in Ottawa. Horrible. I think it is horrible. Like, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Considering the fact that Pete's there as well, and I continue to argue that, like, I understand your cat's not want to get in the carry case or the carry box or whatever, but Pete's could quite simply go like, hey, BBJ, I just need to, like, put you in this box for a minute, and then we're going to go catch an Uber, and then we're going to do the responsible pet owner thing, and go and look after you, because we're the humans, and we're responsible for that. Anyway, sorry, Chantal, what were you saying about a cute puppy?
And still people do it. I understand. I didn't realize to the extent that people do it. People like Colby Syntax.
That's me. Hi. You remembered my name this time.
I know he's very much loved, and if I went after him, the havoc people would wreak or whatever. But
I don't even keep that this different reality. Do not engage.
Honestly, this is my content. So if you love Pulpy so much, how about you just hang out in his live stream with him?
Hi guys. How you all hanging out? Oh, I remember this now. Damn, she was pressed.
Talk about your fucking day, Pulpy. How's your day? How's your dog? How's your uncle fucking...
Pav's awesome, actually. Pav's new. Pav says hi. Pav's a totally real dog in a very cute panda outfit. My day's been great. I've already... Oh my god, Elle, yes, this was you. Yes, no, I remember this now. Oh my god, what different times. What was I going to say? Yeah, Pav's great. My day's been great. I already talked about how my day was. Thank you so much. Tipsy, thank you for being here for 3 months. I appreciate it. Tipsy says you are very much loved. Oh, thanks, mate. Thank you for the support and thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Lovely to see you and I hope you're having a good day. This was the one where she brought up my uncle.
Fucking Roger. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's all I do. I get on here.
My uncle Roger, that's right.
Pulpy so much.
God,
How about you just hang out in his live stream with him? Talk about your fucking day, Pulpy. How's your day? How's your dog? How's your uncle fucking Roger?
My uncle Roger.
That's how it works. That's how it works. That's all I do. I get on here with my old shitty fucking personality that's such a bully that you need to report me to Patreon.
Again, just linking. I didn't do that. Just linking things. Also, Uncle Roger says hi. Oceana, thank you for the super chat. It's good to see you today, mate. Oceana says, love you, Zach. Love right back, mate. Love you more. Thank you for the support, and I hope you're having a fabulous Thursday. Hi.
So no, I said, you know what, Patreon? I'm fighting it this time. I want you to look at they want me to do content off of Patreon for a little while first. Dude, I've been on YouTube for 5 years, so this is clearly indicative that you're just listening to these haters as they come.
It's so funny because she got so butthurt thinking that her Patreon was flagged by people when in reality Patreon flagged her own account because they said, you've linked this up to an account that we already yeeted off for not following through on the things that you promised. And so, no, we don't want you here. How about you go out and create content somewhere else first, and then we'll reconsider it once you can show that you can actually, like, follow through on your words. Funnily enough, talking about scams in the same piece of content. It's just good. It's so good. Deb, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Deb says, Poppy who? You will forever be Poppy to us now. Thank you for the super chat, Deb. I appreciate it. I was highly considering changing the channel name for a little bit to be Poppy Syntax just for a bit of deep shallow trolling. But I thought, no, I'll just leave it for now. It's okay. We'll make that our own law that we don't need to like push out there, you know. Thank you for the super chat.
And you're not even... Sorry, I'm having a conniption fit. You're not even fucking reviewing...
Puppy syntax and his Uncle Roger.
what the reports are. Kind of like what YouTube does. You get a mass flag, you panic, and you fucking listen. No. You are going to listen today, review my content, and I want to know list by list, specifically...
She wants to speak to the manager of Patreon.
what terms of service I am breaking. That these haters don't break on a daily basis. Give me a break. Are you serious? Like, wow. Okay, sure. Yes, I'm angry when I talk. Okay, so I have a reason to be angry. You know, like I really do. So, and I'm not even like angry inside myself, but I am like...
You lies.
Oh my god, this road is all tore up and I gotta get to my nail place. Oh, maybe I do have time to get a coffee. What time is it? Oof. Oh, I don't feel good. What the hell did they do to this area? I was just here getting my nails done last month.
Salva, I think this is an interesting palette cleanser.
It wasn't like this?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I guess you can get a lot done in a month.
To speak to Mr. Patreon. Yes,
so
Elle. Yes. I was watching that clip the other day and laughing my booty off.
I don't care which any way you slice it. I don't do anything wrong. Like, out of spite, that's the reason you're up at 4 a.m. mass reporting me to Patreon.
That was when she got stuck across the border, remember? She stayed in that motel room that had blood on the wall. She got upset that Canada and... Oh, I think it was that time. Was it that time? Maybe that was the time she got really upsetty spaghetti at the Canadian government for that stuff. Anyway, one time.
Because I'm
so much gold has been not lost. I mean, it still exists out there. It's just such a shame that Foodie's removed it all from her channel, because just what a time. Because if you introduced someone to Foodie's channel now, it's quite strange, because I often when I'm looking at YouTube channels that have like a lot of content, I'll sort by popular instead of new and see what like their viral thing was. And for Foodie, it's still, you know, the cheesy pizza mukbang from 5 years ago, which is not where we're at in the modern day, you know. And then, also, update, I watched a Pink Sparkles video today. That was interesting. Marvin, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Marvin says, wait, does your Uncle Roger wear an orange shirt and review egg fried rice? Look, I don't want to get too personal, Marvin, so we'll say maybe. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Lovely to see you today. Hi.
Sorry, all I wanted to put on there was my fucking vlogs of me cleaning my house. And you have to ruin that for what? Seriously?
Deb, thank you again for the super chat. Deb says, oh my god, maybe change your membership group to the Pound Puppies or Puppies Pound. Deb, I don't know about that. Phrasing. Thank you for the super chat.
Stupid. Okay, I'll just put it on another platform then. I mean, all you're doing is delaying. Like, they're gonna review it. They have no grounds to fucking suspend me. You're just delaying it. I'm not going anywhere. Like, what the fuck? I don't, like, people do this thing where if they can't get to you online, they try to come for you in real life because they don't bother you online. I'm not bothered by you online. You can't get to me. So you try to get to me in real life. That's illegal. That's illegal, and I will come for you. Do not fuck with me in real life.
Oceana asked, do I want to know who Pink Sparkles is? Pink Sparkles is the content creator who did a Christmas gift swap with Ambi last year. And we watched her piece of content, and she was really high energy and quite refreshing. Yes. Yeah. I don't know how problematic Pink Sparkles is and or was / can be. I don't really know, but it's just she came up as a recommended, and I was just like, oh, I'll watch this one. And it was like a Valentine's Day makeover or something or other. Anyway, I was watching the first 5 minutes, and she was using quite a few Amber old school key phrases, like doing the voiceover and saying, hey guys, just to let you know, this is a pre-recorded video from like 3 months ago, but I thought, why not put it out? Because everything is content.
Your life, you're fucking with the wrong one. I'm just telling you again. As for using my content, I have to be a bitch and protect myself, I guess. Every other creator does it. But I'm a bitch. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, when it comes...
Yeah, ALR copied her 100%. It's just that I know Ambi is primary source, you know.
To fair use, if you have points that you want to talk about, I guess. I don't know.
Well, Deb, that's what I was thinking. Pound puppies were a thing. Wasn't it a TV show or something? Or a toy line? Something.
Whatever. I'm probably not even going to give a shit about that. People, you know, like, I am happy that people have stopped stream sniping. I appreciate that. But when it comes to, like, in real shit, fuck off.
I honestly think... Well, no, I'll keep that one.
Cut it out.
Keep that one
I don't
for
want
later.
you near me.
Good morning, Mary Cabins. Lovely to see you. Happy Thursday. Hope your week's
like,
going well.
It's just fucked up. Does nobody else find that entirely
Pound Poppies was a cartoon? I thought so.
fucked up? Like, or is it just me? I don't know.
We're just getting some classic Foodie, and this was just mere weeks before Foodie got to Kuwait. So I'm just trying to temper my expectations for when Chantel touches down.
Ban evasion? I'm here anyway, so that's why I'm looking.
Oh, remember when she was lying to us about finding a new place to live? Oh, what a time.
Oh my god.
But the nut salsa!
Everything I have to do in life. No matter any person or place or anything that associates with me.
If we get bored, there may have to be a nut salsa return. Jesus.
You people are fucking psychotic. Like...
So stupid.
It was hot. You will call a store that I'm a customer at and be like, this person's bad, don't sell her tomatoes. Like, they give a fuck about my history when I'm buying tomatoes or getting my nails done or doing anything. Same thing even with Rock and Roll. Fucking, you know how much money I fucking spend there? So they asked me to fucking model their clothes, and you have to make a big deal about it and ruin it for everybody.
I mean, they made a choice to use you as a spokesperson, so, and then they had to rebrand or whatever they did.
Congratulations, y'all suck. Fucking hell. I fucking hate people!
Oh, I love people.
Hi.
People are great.
I'm not shouting at you guys. I love you guys. I spent $4,000 where? It's under review. Yeah, it is under review. It was accepted last night. I got an email which I can prove. Your page is launched. And then I get a message from fucking Blair today or whoever.
Oh my god, it was Blair. Blair the Queen at Patreon. Yes. Thank you so much, Blair, for bringing us this moment.
Somebody with a B saying, well, your account was mass flagged or some shit like that, or I don't know, I have to show you the email.
No, it was flagged for review because you'd already made a Patreon that got closed down.
Associated with your account, and then I got another email, your account violates mass...
Oh my god, Elle, such a good time.
Mass terms of service. So people were mass flagging my fucking account.
Pushed so hard that they actually said, no, we're not doing it. It's so stupid. Sorry, Elle said shout out to Zach's Carly and Jarly conspiracy theory that he pushed so hard. And then seeing the clip of them sitting down and saying, I don't know where this has come from, but somebody's saying that Foodie Beauty's gonna move into our house. Oh god. Man, Kuwait really did take a lot of fun away from this, didn't it? Oh, I just want the nonsense to return. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's just gonna be modest Foodie all the way. But I have a feeling that's not gonna be the case.
Like idiots, because they're stupid. And these are adults. These are adults doing this.
Oh, God.
Grown adults, apparently with a better life than I have.
Queen, hello. Thank you so much for the super sticker and the hype. I appreciate it, and good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday evening.
Right? Better life than I have, so that you're judging it. Better life.
You wonder if the nut salsa's still in the fridge at the villa, Steph? Oh, you know what? One piece of content that I would not be mad at is Foodie doing an apartment tour as soon as she gets home.
So if you have...
Because I saw some stills from Pizza's live stream yesterday, whatever it was. I remember, wasn't there a time where she was saying that she was going to hire a professional cleaner while she was away? Oh man, they really should have done that.
My question to you is, if you have a better life, why is your content not about your better life? Yeah.
Bet the nut salsa's still in the Kia. Ooh. Well, it's winter at least, so it's probably frozen.
Under review
That's
means
good.
that the haters mass flagged it just to be fucking annoying. So
now
now we have to wait for them to figure out that I just have a bunch of annoying haters who try to ruin my fucking image or ruin everything I do. And that it's all false, just like they did with fucking OnlyFans. I just got the ability to use my OnlyFans again. I don't know if you didn't notice that. Probably not.
Okay,
Oh my God.
well, good thing is at least we won't be returning to having to navigate the PG filter, so that's good.
I'm tired of people. Yes, I need to be more productive on these platforms. So, and it's just like, it's the people mass flagging aren't even members. They're not even postcard members. They're not even members of fuck all. And they're the ones who do the most complaining. Anyway.
Did she ever open a new Patreon again? I don't think it got I think it might have gotten okayed and then she just never did anything with it, ironically. I suppose. Hey, DJ.
Well, I got one part of my shipment. I got a pop socket. I ordered a thermal...
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Sitting here with it literally right next to me. Okay, so you all know how the other day I did the stream with the puppy filter because it was fun. The whole reason I did it with a filter was not just because it was the return of the filters, because that was fun, but because I also procured something that, and I guess this will work for Ambi as well, because you all know Ambi loves some cat ears. The whole reason I did it with a filter is because my order didn't arrive. So, oh no, they're uneven. This is good. This is good. This is how we have fun. It's props. Yeah. He's very confirmed. She called me puppy syntax, so I had to get the ears. There we go. Great. Good. Excellent. Continue.
It was like $150, but it's tax deductible because it's for my business. And I ordered a bunch of postcards. Like,
where's the gavel?
For you guys,
the gavel's in the corner. I'm not wearing the judge outfit until at least the end of January. But we're ready, don't worry. Actually, it'll be the judge's wig with these ears and the robe. The honorable judge puppy syntax. Yeah.
I do fucking appreciate you guys. I pity the staff that has to review your OnlyFans. It did take them a while, actually.
Elle, there are two wolves inside of everybody.
I want to leave the window open a crack, but around here, fucking risky as shit. And I hate to say that, but it's true. You were banned. You can't make another account.
Not Pulpy Pack. One! Not a YouTube chat pressuring a content creator into turning into a furry.
I was banned? No, I wasn't.
This is how it begins.
Or maybe I was banned. I don't know. Anyways, I was banned for fucking bullshit reasons, and I just didn't bother caring because I got my channel back. I got banned for being mass flagged.
Really, Lisa? That's cool.
And
that's very cool.
I never bothered to question them, so this time I am questioning them, and I wrote that in the thing. I'm like, I'm fighting it back. Last time I banned was bullshit too, so I may as well get it all out now. So, it's all gonna come out in the...
I did pressure myself, Elle. That's true. It's my fault, because anything for a bit.
Watch, again, I have nothing to hide. It's just annoying, and, like, leave me the fuck alone already. I don't understand it. Do you not see how pathetic you are? I'm here with my beezers, beezing, living my life, doing, getting coffee, farting, whatever I'm doing it. It's just trivial shit. It's nothing serious. To the point of having, like, why am I controversial? Like, why is it controversial that I was in an abusive relationship? That's not my fucking fault. Like, I don't understand. Rest in paradise, Patreon.
Foodie's inability to understand how she's voluntarily controversial is one of the top 5 reasons I find Foodie interesting. Not in a positive way, just interesting.
It'll be back, don't worry.
Live
and if
action
it's not,
Bluey?
oh, well, I'm gonna do a series outing Patreon for being fucking discriminatory and siding with haters. What the fuck? I did nothing. Are you serious? So...
Jessica, they are very soft.
Patreon a scam,
they are very soft. They've
which
got
is not
like
a scam. How is it a scam?
A wire in
like,
them.
I was literally
cool.
getting ready to post the video on it today. And, well, now we have to wait, I guess. So, I don't even talk about him, Nana. When did I talk about him? Everyone else, including Repzillion, is talking about him and victim shaming at the same time.
Oh, that's right. This is when Repzion and Repzillion did stuff about Old Mate? Yeah. Oh boy, so much happened in the lead up to Kuwait, and then Kuwait really just hit snooze on all of this, didn't it?
The pair of burnt cheese hedgehogs. But you should check out Beezer YouTube channel. Yes, I understand that I cycle through ideas and I don't follow through with things. So when you say scam, I understand.
It really is, Elle.
But that's not scam.
So much of this stream is mentioning like everything that happened in the lead up to Kuwait, and then she got to Kuwait and everything just kind of evaporated because it was all a focus on the new husband who wasn't actually a husband for at least 2 months.
I mean, you guys, like...
It may not be now, allegedly. I don't know.
And I do put out content. Like, on the OnlyFans, I did put out content. Like, if you don't like the content, that's not my problem. Don't subscribe. And most of the people complaining don't even subscribe to these things. You know what I mean? No one would have paid for your Patreon anyway. Probably not many people.
Oh, really, Lisa? That's cool.
Actually, I did have a few pledges already.
I didn't know that.
It's not just a money grab. I don't care. Like,
Good morning
a
lately.
scam. No,
Hello.
you, whiny friggin' face teenager.
Also, Chad, I just need to say it's been almost an hour, and thank you all so much for one being respectful, responsible, and shenanigans filled pupsters. Also, just thank you for being here. I never know how like the retro stuff is gonna go down, but I just want to say thanks. And if you'd like to hit the like button, that'd be great. And I'm just glad you're all here for nonsense. Thanks for being great.
Are a scam, saying that I'm a scam.
Elle asked an important question: should I convince my mum to get brownies or ice cream? Both is a solid option. It depends. Is it hot or cold, Elle? Because if it's cold, I mean, if the temperature's cooler, brownies. If the temperature's warmer, ice cream. There you go. Oh my god, hi, baby. Good to see you. I'm really upset, Seti Spaghetti, that the ears didn't arrive on time. But they did, and I literally just remembered to put them on. So, yay.
Just for money. You're just saying things that aren't true for money. That's a scam. When you make people think a certain way about somebody based on your shit just so you can make views, that's a scam.
Screw the weather, go brownies. Dark Rubber Ducky, confirmed fan of brownies.
That way, gentlemen, you're asking the wrong person. She has a right to be pissed. Yeah, I do. Chip, what do you fucking... I don't care.
Elle, it's okay. You don't have to be an anime-loving edgelord all the time with us. You can be a bit soft. It's our absolute pleasure.
You have a problem with it, go away. You thought you died last night? So if you're part of the postcard club and you want your postcard, email me your address. I need your address. If you don't want it, then you're not getting one. That's it.
So just a reminder that Chantel never sent out a damn postcard. She got a kit to make postcards. She never made a damn postcard, and she still has not made a members-only live stream, which people are paying for. Fun times.
But he said, I don't think anyone sent me their address, so do I not need to send anybody any postcards, I guess? Whose address?
No, BB, she didn't buy the postcards when she was traveling, which she originally was doing, but she said that she bought like a postcard making kit off Amazon or something. That, again, is probably sitting under rotting mangoes.
Have I given out? I've never given out an address. I don't dox people.
You do, though.
Time to bring back this profile picture of the mean Simpsons baby. No, Chip, I won't stop. The stream of you screaming in the dark was very...
Alright, chat, I can't put it up as a post, but feel free to drop in the chat your favorite ice cream flavor. Long-term and deep law pupsters would know that mine is Connoisseur. They do a mint and chocolate fudge brownie one. I think it's mountain mint and choc brownie. That was my favorite. Favorite being like too much of a favorite, you know. But it's either cookie dough or mint chocolate. And this one was a mint chocolate with cookie dough, essentially. It's really good.
Very funny. Hi, BBW!
Oh, boysenberry cookie. That's a good one.
Screaming in the...
I'm sorry, actually, Bear. You're going to need to explain what moon mist ice cream tastes like for me, please.
dark. Yo, I heard a fucking ghost and I don't want to talk about it. That was fucking scary. When I heard that made...
My god, no. She didn't hear a ghost. She heard Sam in the cupboard behind her. It's an intruder.
me feel something inside my body I never felt before. It was so fucking weird. Hey, Missy Moo!
Thanks, Justice. I think they're fun too.
No, I'm not raging about being banned on Patreon.
Birthday cake. Paige, can you help me understand what is the difference between a birthday cake flavor and just vanilla? Like, I understand it's got sprinkles in it, but flavor?
Patreon. Because really, I wasn't making any money on there anyway, so it's not like a big fucking loss. And they're just going to review it and all this and that. And I want definite reasons why I'm not allowed on Patreon, other than being mass flagged for no fucking reason.
PJ says coconut. Good choice. Nice, fresh.
So, while they review that, I guess I'll just put my series on OnlyFans.
Hold on, Tipsy Goose says pieces of cake in it. You'll have you'll have birthday cake flavored ice cream with pieces of cake in it. What? What? What?
Or somewhere else. You were banned from Patreon for no good reason! I'm so...
What? Okay. No, we don't! Okay, this is not a universal thing. Because Elle's also confused. That's wild. Thank you, Carla. That is wild. No. Listen. The only ice cream that I've had as birthday flavored was like a... there's a couple, but they tend to be like the low-calorie ones, right? Like the protein ice creams. It's just vanilla ice cream with sprinkles in it. Y'all have got cake in your ice cream? What?
tired. My nail appointment's at 1:30. And they gotta soak it off, so it's gonna take like 2 fucking hours to soak off. I got a new pop socket.
Is that a US thing? It's not an Australian thing. I mean, birthday cake as a flavor was not an Australian thing for a long time. It is very recent. But y'all are putting cake in your ice cream, huh? Cake chunks. How does that work? Is it like cookie dough? But a cake chunk would just be like soggy, right?
You were mean to me. It makes me want to cry my heart out. Hi, Ashley!
Yeah, ATP asked an important question. Is it like raw cake batter or like sponge? Brownie bits I understand. Brownie bits I totally get. Cookie dough I totally get. Cake? Little balls of cake. Frozen, not soggy. Why would you want frozen cake? Frozen cake is gross.
Scented, yes. Wasn't it the drugs that got you banned?
Like frozen spongy cake in a I'm not buying this.
What drugs? No.
It's like taking a piece of cake and freezing it and then eating the frozen cake. I don't want to eat that.
I don't have time to get, because the nails, I need to get them done.
It's just like brownies, but brownies are like fudgy. It's like dough, like it's fudgy, not spongy.
Hi, Karen! Hi, Karen! These don't flatter my hands. What should I get done? Just square black matte nails? Raise VIB to $10 a month and stay on this platform only.
The cake is more doughy. Right. Never had ice cream cake. Yeah, but ice cream cake in Australia is literally just ice cream shaped like a cake. There's no cake element to it. It's just ice cream built like a cake. There's no actual cake in ice cream cake. What kind of luxurious ice cream cakes are y'all having?
Yeah, maybe it's a sign that I'm not meant to do a Patreon. You mean have another tier?
Your ice cream cakes have cake layers? That's lush. That's what that is. That's interesting.
I mean, I have the post.
You're telling me you don't go up the shops and get like a Freddo Frog ice cream cake? Probably not, because Freddo Frog is a little bit Australian. Okay, never mind. I take it all back.
Cards now. I'm kidding.
That's posh. Hello, Stina. That is posh. My ice cream cake is just frozen cheap ice cream in the shape of a cake that melts essentially immediately after you leave a frozen area. Fridge.
How do you
That's
peg
it.
men with short nails?
Freezer.
Unfortunately for them, that's how.
Dark rubber ducky. I don't know if my PO box could handle an ice cream cake, to be fair.
Where? Like what? What are the alternatives to Patreon? No, I want to know their reasoning. I want to know what violations I did. You're not going to just fucking deplatform me and be like, you violated terms of service. I want to know which fucking ones. ASAP. You're too abrasive? What? I want to know. Your haters don't like you. Yo, you're a social media platform. You need to realize that haters are going to come for creators. Let's Ouija board. Oh, I shot the fucking thing. I shot it on the side of the road. No, I was hearing shit.
Shut up getting mad at social media platforms. A journey.
Where?
Do we have Viennetta? 100% we have Viennetta Squish Face. It is an iconic staple made by Streets, I believe, in Australia.
It was creepy.
Yes, we do have Viennetta? Viennetta? Vienna? No, that's a place.
Nambi, I need proof. Actually, if you're going to email me, I need proof with screenshot that you paid, that you were part of the postcard club. Because if you weren't, I'm not sending you shit.
I wonder if anyone took her up on that. Specifically wonder if anyone who was blocked took her up on that.
Were you one, Nambi? Were you a member? Nudity and drugs got you banned.
Who's Viennetta? So Viennetta is, I actually watched part of a documentary on, like, I think it was How It's Made or something. And Viennetta is basically like layers of ribboned ice cream and chocolate built into, like, you'd call them cakes, but they're like logs. So it's kind of like a chocolate and vanilla ice cream cake log with shaved chocolate on top of it. And it's really cool because they do like a Christmas like version, and it's basically in this factory. It's just conveyor belts after conveyor belts of like this one perpetually long Vienna before it gets sliced up and boxed and stuff. It's really cool. Moonface Pondo, hello. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Moonface says, look up the Crazy Mason milkshake bar. Okay, we'll do that. Thanks for the suggestion, mate, and thank you for the support. Lovely to see you today. I hope you're well. Thank you, thank you.
Nudity and drugs. Did you get an email from Patreon saying why I was banned? No, there was no reason. Violation of terms of service. So again, I want to know what.
Starting the year off right, crumb and get it. Oh my god, I love this. This year we're manifesting all the good vibes, and it's starting with snickerdoodle, cinnamon, and sugar. Let's go 2023. What is going on here today? Wait, is this the one I'm looking for? Oh wait, is this just a place to get fun things? Oh my goodness. Crazy Masons. What is this? Oh, are these meant to be milkshakes? Oh, these are like stacked milkshakes. These are hazardous. You're going to end up wearing all of this. This is a lot. I mean, they look fun, but they also look like too much, you know? They look a little bit too extra. Fun though.
Ones. If you're going to kick someone off of a platform, you need to let them know specifically what they did. It's so stupid. Oh, yes.
Morning, Roses. Good to see you.
Lambo, you need to send me your stuff. Yeah, I need to send you coffee, too. You never keep your word.
Oh my god, Has. Yes, hello. I don't know how I'm listening to this.
To yourself. Maybe when I say the words, I don't mean it. But yes, I know. I don't. Absolutely. I need to change that about myself. 100%. I need to keep my word.
Okay, I think she's coming down from where we started.
To send a postcard.
Yeah, I think all right. We're done reflecting on Foodie for now, right? So I'm expecting. I don't know what I'm expecting, but you know, Foodie's going to be back into Canada, and Foodie is going to be surrounded by the things that she was surrounded by, and there it is. So, for those of you who aren't interested in Ambi, I totally understand. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, feel free. We're going to get caught up with Ambi's most recent upload, which happened a day ago, which is entitled Opening Up About My Family and Addiction. Obviously, warning, there's discussions about addiction and struggle, and Ambi's family as well, which I'm not specifically interested in at all. I'm really just here for the health gurney of it all, which will be great if we end up getting that. No, just shh. So yeah, anyway, we're going to go in at 1.25 times speed. It's relatively short. So let's get sad with Ambi. Exactly, Elle.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So this is weigh-in video, my Sunday weigh-in. So my goal for the
turn it down a bit
near future is to have my Sunday weigh-in uploaded on Monday. As you guys can tell, I've kind of been
Sunday weigh-in uploaded on Monday. When did this come out? Wasn't this Wednesday?
Been failing at that because I'm just taking it
thanks, Earl.
Easy in January. I just feel like I need a little bit of a mental health break from filming, and that's fine. Me being my own boss, I'm able to do that, which I love. So let's get into the 5 questions.
Do you know what I think? I think I've said it a lot before, particularly with vloggers, but essentially anyone who creates content. As soon as they start talking about it as their job, as soon as they start referencing it as their job, it really does seem as if, like, the joy is kind of sapped out of it, you know? Like, Ambi will cry hell and high water that she loves editing, but doesn't want to deal with the social media aspect of social media, right? And there's ways for her to do that. Turn off the comment section, don't read the comments, don't engage on Instagram. Like, it's going to limit your potential, obviously, but if all you want to do is edit fun videos and put them online and not engage with your audience, there's a way to do that. But yeah... It is interesting listening to both Ambi and Chantel talk about it being their job and how reliant they are on it, and just hearing it seem like it's a burden. Anyway, it's a really fun way of making audiences feel.
And then we'll get into the weigh-in. So the first question is, does the rest of your family also struggle with their weight? And not all of my family, but a really big thing for me when I think of my family.
Big? Did you call me big?
My weight is my grandma on my dad's side. Before I was even born, she was over 600 pounds, and she actually got weight loss surgery before I was born. I didn't even know they had weight loss surgery back then. Like, that's so weird to me. I know that might sound like ignorant, but I thought weight loss surgery was like maybe like 20 years old, something around there. I'm 32 if anyone's wondering. So I always knew my grandma as a woman in her like low 200s, high hundreds. The grandma that I'm speaking of is no longer with us.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever had a conversation with any of my family about how much they weigh. That seems weird, but okay.
She was like my mom when my mom...
That's... I think that's wildly inappropriate. Hey, Grandma, how many pounds are you? Like, that's... Jesus, that's wildly inappropriate. That's fucking weird.
Mom couldn't be my mom, and I miss her dearly. Like, more than anything, I wish she was still alive because of how close we were. And it's like, we have so much in common. Not just the weight aspect, but she's also a lesbian, and I didn't know that until I was older and she had already passed on. My dad...
If weight's a family issue, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's also probably like family specific and how comfortable you are as a family unit and all of that stuff. I would never.
Dad didn't want me knowing for some reason. That's like a whole other story for a different time. So, but yeah, I do have people in my family who struggle with their weight, but I also have people in my family who are just...
Oh my God, Carla coming in with a note saying the first weight loss surgery was done in 1954. That's very cool. I kind of want to look it up. I have no idea about the history of weight loss surgery. I mean, I feel like it would be generally interesting, but not something I've ever considered. Actually, when Amby was talking about this and I was listening the first time, I thought, I know nothing about the history of weight loss surgery, so that is quite interesting.
Naturally.
In the 50s, there you go.
Thinner. Lucky them. Second question is, do you believe in health at every size? I do not. I do believe in beauty at any size. You can be 1,000 pounds and be beautiful. You could be 80 pounds and be beautiful, but I don't think that being morbidly obese or severely underweight is healthy. It never will be. It took me some time.
I remember Amby specifically calling people out about all of that. How dare you judge McGee health based on all of that. Oh boy, this feels different.
To get to that spot, because I remember about 6 years ago, I saw a doctor and they did my blood work. They called me healthy and they just said that I'm overweight. So I took that, I ran with it, I accepted that for what it was. But
I think the exact quote, because that period of time kind of lives rent free in my head, was, you're healthy, but you are obese, was the phrase. I don't know. It kind of lives up there in the compilations, like in the compilation headspace of here's a 3-hour piece of content of Amby's like 2016. Shout out to Positive PR, by the way.
That's not true. That's not the truth. I really feel like even with a clear bill of health, being my size is not healthy. It is a symptom of something, and that symptom is very, very unhealthy. Next question.
It kind of sounds like, and I'm not trying to be nitpicky or anything. It kind of sounds like we're just talking about general health as opposed to physical versus mental health in all of that. They are called comorbidities for a reason. And that's only me talking about physicality. Just a note.
You don't drink much water. What are you drinking then? Are you ordering fountain drinks anymore? No, I'm actually not ordering fountain drinks anymore. I'm drinking a lot of this.
I have never in my life had an A&W, zero sugar root beer. Is root beer like sarsaparilla or is it different?
I'm drinking a lot of A&W zero sugar root beer.
Wait, I feel like root beer and sarsaparilla are very different. I really like sarsaparilla. Not like frequently, but just for a taste, you know? Oh, it is the same? Is it the same? It isn't. Is it the same?
I'm low-key obsessed, but I know that I need to slowly start drinking more water and less diet soda because pretty sure...
Brandon confirms that diet root beer does slap though.
When you get weight loss...
It is sarsaparilla? Ooh, I really like the flavor of sarsaparilla, but I kind of feel like it's a one-off. Like, yeah, definitely a one-off. Definitely not something I'd buy like a 24-pack and keep in the fridge, you know?
You can't have carbonation. So that's going to be a big change for me if I do get approved. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say if. I'm going to say when I get approved. Fourth question is...
Positive affirmations. I live for it.
What's different this time with weight loss surgery versus last time? So...
Do you mean the last time you told us all about and you'd kind of hoped we'd forgotten because you did exactly the same thing over the last like 3 months? Do you mean that time? Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this. Some of you are new to my channel. Some of you haven't seen all my videos or know about every single thing that I do in my life. I have tried to get weight loss surgery before. It was actually a few years ago. And
Wasn't it last year? I feel like it was last year. We went on this gurney last year.
They told me that they wanted me to
No, it wasn't last year. Technically, we're in 2023, so 2021.
heal from my past, and I took that as a fail. This time, I know they're gonna say that to me. Instead of thinking of it as a fail, I am accepting it as part of the journey. That is how I know my mindset is completely different. It's not gonna be a fail. It's not gonna be, no, you can't get weight loss surgery. It's, okay, here's your first step, now do it. And the reason
Cynical Zach would like to ask what's different between now and the last time, because I kind of feel like it's nothing, but we'll see.
why I took that as a fail last time is because I didn't want to put in the work. I didn't want to at all.
What makes you want to put in the work? Again, I'm sorry. I know I should have a little bit more grace and hype, but I've just been burnt so many times before with Amy's stuff. Like, I don't know how she can expect old school audience members to hype her up about all of this, considering how many times we've spoken about this and how many times it's all been our fault.
And this time I do want to. That is a big difference. Last question is, does Delta 8 make you binge? It does for me. Does it for you? So Delta 8 is a wannabe THC. I mean, it has THC in it.
What is Delta 8? I've heard her reference it before. I'm pretty sure she was referencing it on a live stream. Someone asked her if she'd done it. I think that was back when Baxter was still around. Delta 8 tetrahydrocannabinol. Delta 8 tetrahydrocannabinol, not cabinol, is a psychoactive cannabinoid found in the cannabis plant. It is an isomer of Delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol. Cannabinol. Compound commonly known as THC. Delta 8 THC is under preliminary research for its biological properties. Cool. Will Delta 8 get you high? Because Delta 8 is a form of THC, it has psychoactive effects and can get you high. While it's reportedly less potent than Delta 9 THC, it still has intoxicating effects. Well, there you go. Is there a Delta 7? What about Delta 10? Have you all heard of Delta Goodrum? If you haven't heard of Delta Goodrum, ooh, Queen. She's an Australian icon. She was a soap opera star turned singer, plays piano, ballad queen. She's also kind of on The Voice. What was her smash song back in the early 2000s? Born to Fly or Born to Try? One of them. Delta Goodrum. Anyway, if you're looking for a ballad anytime from an Australian content creator, well, Australian musical creator, feel free.
I don't want to get into details, but it's just
Delta is also an airline, yes.
legalized.
And a drag queen.
Like marijuana, kind of. And yes, I actually had to quit. And that was hard for me because I think I kind of started to...
Used to be married to Brian McFadden. I'm pretty sure she was, yeah, or engaged. Yeah. That's Delta.
rely on it. I woke up and I was excited to take one and I couldn't go to bed without one. It was becoming...
habitual.
A crutch. When I had anxiety or things felt heavy, I would take one. And it was becoming sort of an addiction. I feel like anything could be an addiction. We don't have to discuss that right now, but
It's going to come up later through this piece of content, but Ambi has sat here and said that she has a healthcare team, right? She's got a mental health care team. She has a psychologist, psychiatrist, whichever one it is, psychiatrist. Right? It's going to come up again, but I would hope that considering Ambi's severe focus and concern on her health, that she might consider speaking to her mental health or healthcare team, we're just going to shorten it, healthcare team, about the impact of taking THC and the other medications that she may have been prescribed, / her mental health. Olga, hello, thank you for being here for 12 months, mate. Happy anniversary, love you more. Olga says, cute ears, Pulpy. Glad to be watching you again. Lovely to see you again, mate. I hope you're having a fabulous 2023. Hi. Thank you for the compliment on the ears, and lovely to see you today.
I have quit. I no longer take Delta 8 anymore because...
I mean, she could have not told us this was happening. She could have been taking it or not taking it. We don't know. We weren't there. You didn't make it content, but now you make it content. Okay.
Because it was causing my binging to get way worse.
What a surprise.
because I was getting...
Oh my god, with the Ozempic and everything, it's almost like we watched this played out with Foodie. Identically. Wow. Yeah, turns out that THC plus Ozempic kind of is stupid.
To a point where I was getting pretty high and like I would just mindlessly eat and eat and eat all day. So I guess it's time that I share with you guys when I said that the first week of Ozempic did not work for me. And the reason why is because I was taking a lot of Delta 8.
We've sat through this before, not with Ambi, with Chantel. Okay, cool. I mean, not cool, obviously, that's stupid and bad, but what? Okay.
And like I said, it was like I was obsessed with it. I relied on it. I relied on it a lot. And
if Ambi was watching Foodie, yeah, it is very much
really film
that
while high. Actually, I might have a couple times, not many, but I ended up quitting.
I'm just now reflecting back on all of the times Ambi has said that she doesn't like to take medications because of everything that's happened in her family, and her specific relationship with addiction. And now to hear that she's just been partaking in Delta 8 not to counter, but to manage stuff. Look, whatever. Just do it safe, do it right, be responsible for your own ish. But also speak to your healthcare team specifically about all of this. Because again, I can't imagine any mental health care professional knowing Ambi's history with everything and helping her work through a lot of stuff would say, yeah, this seems like a good idea. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm no one.
Delta 8 while taking Ozempic. And I think that was a really big thing that also helps because Delta 8 was making me so freaking hungry. And then like stopping it plus starting Ozempic, it was very helpful.
Wait, what's the timeline on this? So you stopped Delta 8 around the time you started Ozempic?
But I have not done Delta 8 in, it's going to be almost a week. I'm
sorry, what? How long were you partaking in the THCs?
And yeah, it's just it's sad because I do enjoy it, you know, I do. It's so relaxing and it makes you feel good, but it's not worth it because it made me feel sluggish. It made me feel hungry. It made me not really do the things I was supposed to do. What I'm trying to say is it wasn't.
This is some bullshit. Not me sitting here being like, and I'm sorry to be shady and I don't mean to be cynical, and I'm sure she has faced all of these struggles with her substance use, but like, it really does sound like you're using this substance as an excuse, considering that all of these things have applied to your life before all of this as well. That makes me sound really shady, and I don't mean to be, but like, this just seems stupid.
Productive. Like, it wasn't causing me to be productive in my life in any sort of way. And I know that I took Delta 8 on live stream, and I kind of regret that because I don't know, live streams make me feel like really anxious and I get in a weird headspace and I get put on the spot with like harassment and things that I don't want to talk about. And then like, I just get so overwhelmed that sometimes I say and do things that I just don't.
Do you know what's really cool? When you see a fire and you don't put your hand in the fire. If you feel like you get anxious and you don't want to do live streams, don't do live streams. Like, you don't have to. No one is making anybody here do something they don't want to do. So frustrating. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I don't agree with.
I have fun ears on. Let's just focus on that.
I don't know what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is, I think...
Yeah, I mean, Feline could have been a mod.
That by no longer taking Delta 8, it is going...
Lane asked, do you think that Ambi should be telling us about this? I mean, I think for her own sake, she'd be better keeping it private. I feel... it feels very cynical of me to be like, oh, she's only talking about this because it's content. Which some would say is very rude of me. But, at the end of the day, every time... it feels like we haven't gone on a gurney with Ambi about all of this stuff. So to suddenly just be like, oh, I was doing all of this and these were the reasons why and this is my talking point of the day feels really weird. Because, I don't know, I think one of the keys to good storytelling is taking us on a journey of the story. Like, a story generally, you know, there's 3 acts and we get a a beginning, a middle with conflict, and a conclusion. But we don't really get that when we get told stories like this. And Ambi, as much as she is perhaps more trustworthy now, there is still, I think for a lot of people, still a touch of like, why should I believe you? I mean, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
To drastically help me. And I already feel that...
Well, see, Elle, I think you're right. She is probably treating her audience as a form of therapy, or using YouTube therapeutically, we should say. Which is a shame, because she has touted having a healthcare team, which again, I feel like probably should have been considered or discussed. Like Ambi saying she's dealing with anxiety and this, that, the other, and thinking that, hey, I'll take Delta 8 while taking Ozempic, surely would have been a decent conversation or a reason to have a chat with her healthcare team. She doesn't know how it's going to interact with all of her other stuff. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand paying professionals to help you and then to not talk to them. It's bonkers.
In the last few days, it has helped me because I haven't been binging. And since that was my last question, that kind of is
also this tongue click that she's doing.
Going into...
You will notice it now.
How this last week has been. My main focus is not to binge. That is all I'm worried about. I really want to see, am I binging or am I a food addict? I have always said that I have binge eating disorder. I was diagnosed with binge eating disorder.
You know how I literally just said, this is a conversation for your healthcare team? This is a conversation for your healthcare team.
But was I misdiagnosed?
Probably a really good conversation for your healthcare team. Yeah, this one, not your YouTube audience. Because remember, we are not here to diagnose. We are not mental or physical healthcare professionals, and we're not her mental or physical healthcare professionals. What exactly do you expect your YouTube audience to give you from this? Nothing. To just sit here and listen? Okay, great. Get ready to be trauma dumped on.
Because am I just a food addict? I think of this. I've been thinking a lot of addiction lately. You know, with like my family. Sorry. I grew up in
100% Elle.
foster care because my parents were drug addicts, and my mom's been sober for almost 7 years, and it's beautiful. And my dad is still in his addiction, and this is hard for me to say, and you guys have been saying I need to be more open.
Unpicking a lot of this with a YouTube audience, I don't think it's this, and I don't think it's ever been it. Healthcare professionals, people in your real life, people in your real world, support networks that you actually have, not YouTube content. That's not healthy, I don't think. Who the hell am I? But I think there's a lot to be said about keeping stuff private and working on stuff privately that isn't about shame, but is just it's a better way to go about it. Like, not everybody in your real world needs to know every struggle that you're going through, because that makes you supremely vulnerable, and to put it out there for tens of thousands of people to watch and comment on does not seem like a smart idea when you're still unpicking some pretty heavy stuff.
Because I feel like...
Oh my god, Bun, thank you again for the super chat. Bun says, in better news, my ham and cheese croissants look good. Oh my god, you went ham and cheese? Yes, classic, delicious. Oh, serve it with like a little bit of pickle on the side. Not like extreme beans pickle, but like a little like relish, a little pickle relish with your ham and cheese croissants. Ooh, that's great. Thank you so much for the update, and thank you for the super chat and for the distraction from this. Let's all talk about Bun's croissants.
I've lost that side of me. I'm not as open as I used to be.
Doohickey, thank you for the super chat as well. Hope you're having a fabulous night. Doohickey says, can you cry on cue, Pulpy? And scene. I mean, I can. I don't think it's wildly appropriate at the moment, but yeah, we could do a workshop. We could do a workshop sometime. Yes. Short answer, no, but I'll give it my best shot. Thank you for the super chat.
I try to be, but it's hard.
We are talking about buns. Yes.
But
buns, tasty, crusty. That's unfortunate. Flaky buns.
My brother.
Sarah Ann says it really well. If you're suffering from trauma, telling it to silly212456 on YouTube is not a good idea. I just don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea to make content out of this. I think that there is a lot to say about keeping some stuff private. And again, it's not linking it to shame or guilt or anything like that. I just think that processing heavy stuff like this it should be for your real world. Like, oh, but I'm just trying to be vulnerable on the internet. No one's asking you to, though. No one's asking you to do this. You don't have to do this. We don't know these people. We know Ambi, and we know Ambi, and we know mukbangs, and we know vlogs, and we know Feline, and all of the heavy stuff outside and around that. It honestly should probably be processed with people in your real world. It's just my perspective.
Little brother, he is back in jail for drugs, and
oh my god, yeah, you're right, Elle. I didn't
it's
think of
like
that.
it's so bittersweet because he was homeless, and it's like I couldn't help him for personal reasons. I'm not going to say I couldn't help him with a home. I couldn't help him with him coming here because it wasn't allowed, and it's just I feel like I didn't help. I tried.
Again, this is really heavy stuff to be unpacking with your camera.
You know, I would pay for his food a lot and stuff, and I don't want to say too much about his personal.
And yet it's brought up as a topic of conversation in your content. You're making a choice to talk about it, dude.
Like information and stuff and what he's going through, but right now this is also something that I'm going through, and I know that sounds selfish.
It kind of does. Like, I'm not a big fan on talking about, like, your friends and family's business on your monetized platform. Like, it seems in poor taste, but maybe that's just my perspective. And As, thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity, and thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships. Welcome to Pulpster. Doohickey, Tweet Tea, Bun, and your flaky buns, Coffee Cake, and Katie. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Pulpster, and please make sure you thank the ever lovely and wonderful NS for their generosity. Thank you so much.
And I'm not trying to be.
You feel manipulated, Shay? I mean, it's hard. It's hard not to. And people can call me cruel and a bully and a shamer and cynical and all of that stuff. But in all honesty, if you've sat through Ambi for years, we've been here a lot. We've been here a lot. We've been here probably too much.
It's just, this is like such a, I don't know. It's a very.
And Elle, isn't it interesting when you watch it through a second time? And again, like, chat, please remember, like, everything that I say, don't let it impact you. You're your own audience member, and you take what you will and want away from all of this. I just think for me, and that's all I'm really doing here, I'm just unpacking how I feel about watching all of this stuff. For me, it's sad, it's horrible, but, like, think about how all of these people feel. Ambi telling everybody's business, and I get it, she's unpacking stuff, but, like, I just think it's in poor taste. And maybe talk to people in your real life and unpack all of this with them, including healthcare professionals, because it's what they're there for. Your internet audience is not here for this. We are not your therapist.
Hard time for me because I'm thinking more of addiction lately, and I'm wondering.
Good girl says, wow, the cat ear filter looks really realistic today. Thank you so much.
Do I actually binge, or do I just eat large quantities because I'm addicted to what I'm eating? And this is all something that I am going to be able to find out.
I would like to... Okay. If you're going to take us on that journey, great. I would love to discuss all of that. I'm just really confused as to how we've spent the last year talking about our healthcare team during the dangling ankle, during all of those visits to the hospital that you caught on camera, all of that stuff. How we've spoken about that for so long, and I understand your mental health care team went on maternity leave, right? And then we had a different person, and maybe that's not worked out, whatever. But, like, to question that diagnosis now alone seems strange if you weren't willing to unpack it with a healthcare professional over the last year. But whatevs.
And I'm just thinking more and more, about it. And like the last time I showed you guys, I was binging. It was literally a meal from a fast food place. And like people were saying that's not a binge. And then I was confused because I was like, well, my psychologist says it is.
Again, this is why I think that particular language can be quite, like, not dangerous, but quite individual, right? Like, I never talk about my relationship with food in regards to addiction or disordered thinking, because I don't have a diagnosis of any of that. And my identifiers for addiction were nicotine, was smoking, and that's it. I refer to my relationship with food as problematic because it's how I work with it and through it, and that's all fine, and that's all me. And would I benefit from conversations with mental health care practitioners? Probably, absolutely I would. But at the moment, I'm okay. I'm cool. I got it. But when it comes down to the specific verbiage, I think that depending on your level of exposure to mental health practices, it potentially looks very different. I know what I would consider a binge. And I've been there, and I've told those stories about me eating, half a jar of jam at 2:00 in the morning because of feelings and boredom, and eating myself to sickness and being very unconscious in what I was consuming. And I've had all those conversations before. And that for me, that's what that is. For me, buying 3 burgers from Macca's and a milkshake is purposeful. For me, and what I associate with binging, which is not to be confused with binge eating disorder, because again, I'm not diagnosed, it is very different. But maybe speak to your healthcare professional and not your YouTube audience about all of this. But whatever.
And I feel like it is, and then I don't know. I'm confused, and I feel like this whole weight loss journey thing and me seeing another psychologist and really digging deeper, because we need to dig deeper so I can get approved for weight loss surgery. I think I'm going to be coming to a lot of memories and situations and things that I don't know if I want to talk about and absorb. And
maybe don't talk about it twice. Talk about it in a safe space with your healthcare team and not the YouTube platform that we know what the ecosystem looks like. Ambi, don't be this stupid.
Process and think about, but I have to. And so when I sit here and say I don't want to binge, I guess that's just what I'm used to saying. And what I really mean by that is I don't want to eat when I shouldn't. And that is just the easiest way for me to explain it right now, because I always considered me binging when I'm eating large quantities of food when I shouldn't be eating them. That's what that felt like to me. And I don't know, I want to figure this out. And it's like, am I like my parents?
Again, you see why this is a lot to unpack, and maybe not to do it on a public platform. But, I guess we all have different relationships with people in our real world.
Did I just choose a different outlet, And it's like, my brother, he is an addict, but he chose drugs. Well, drugs chose him, And it's like, I think of my mom, and she is so inspiring. It's because it's like, I remember how things were when I was younger.
Again, why are we talking about all of this?
They were scary, and the things that she did and the things that she went through, it was scary. And I never, as sad as this is, I never thought that she would change, ever. And it's like, she's over 7 years clean, and it's like, she's inspired me.
Oh, 100% Elle. You put it correct, yes. So Elle says, it feels uncomfortable to watch this in the sense that you feel invasive watching this, like you're not supposed to see it. I don't want to hear, I'm not interested. If I was interested in Ambi's mum's situation, I'd be watching her channel. You know what I mean? Like, I understand this is impacting Ambi, obviously. But it just, it definitely, it doesn't feel like information that I should know, And I specifically am remembering all of those times where Ambi has said in the past, things are happening, things are going on, I can't talk about it online. It's just, I get that this is how she's feeling in relation to things that are affecting her, but it's still other people's business. Family therapy, 100% change. Yeah.
And I didn't want to talk about any of this. Oh my god, my mascara.
Grab a counselor, get on a Zoom call.
I didn't really want to talk about any of this, but...
And yet here we are. You've edited this film.
I've been
Film? Video.
Hearing a lot of you say that, I'm just not the same. same person as I used to be. Like, I'm not as open.
Yeah, this might be the wrong valve to open, I think. The stuff that you're keeping private, you keep private on purpose. But now it seems like you're sharing other people's private information instead. And this is not, I don't think anybody was asking for this. Not me. I was asking more about like Amber's actual life. What's happening with that, being more open about the conversations with the healthcare professionals and what that roadmap looks like, and Feline and what you guys are doing. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel like I'm gaslighting myself, but I enjoyed Vlogmas so much more than this. So much more. I think that January has just been a terrible month for Ambi content. But Vlogmas was great. Give me the nonsense. Give me making Play-Doh every day and putting, puzzles together and doing cute stuff with your partner and the animals. This vulnerability, not here for it. Not here for other people's vulnerable moments through you. No, thank you. And Pierre, we all had fun in December.
It's because I'm scared to be open. Because people...
I honestly wonder what audience sentiment is going to be like about this. Because I'm of two minds. I'm of multiple minds.
Just, they make me feel so bad about being human. And I don't want to feel bad about it anymore. Anyways, so I weighed in at 520.0.
Okay.
Which means I did gain weight, and I'm exactly where I was on January 1st.
Okay.
Today is actually Tuesday.
What happened? Wasn't January was the no takeout month, right? Because I kept likening her to Sierra Ann. See, I remembered. Sierra Ann is a wonderful content creator who makes some like diet focused stuff and other stuff, and is really fun and has been recommended to me on shorts a lot, and they seem really fun and I like their energy. No, January was meant to be no takeout month, right? Have we received an update about that? I'm assuming not. Change for the better. Thank you so much for returning as a channel member. I appreciate it. Welcome back to Pulpster. She quit the no takeout. When did that happen? Is that confirmed, or are we just assuming?
And I got a new scale. You guys will actually see that in a vlog.
She walked back. Oh, that's right. She did, Carla. Yeah, that's right. She walked back the no takeout to one takeout meal every Sunday. Right. I wonder how that went. We should ask.
Vlog.
This is the problem with her keeping stuff over on Instagram and putting stuff up here. Just put it all up here. This is where you're monetized, gal. This is where the focus should be. Instagram Q&As, no.
I opened it for you guys and I explained why I got a new scale. And I weighed myself today because I wanted to see if the scale was accurate. So I stepped on the one that I usually use, and then I stepped on the new one. And I'm already down a couple pounds from...
Oh, right. Oh, okay. So Megan said she claimed that the Australian chocolate made her binge and she got a bunch of takeout that week. Right. We did watch that. I don't know where my brain is. Somewhere else. Right. Okay.
From just Sundays.
Well, I wonder what February's focus is going to be. Maybe February's focus can be like more fiber. More fiber, more cruciferous vegetables. Eating broccoli with every meal. I don't know. Could be something fun.
Really happy because, like I said, I'm not what I consider...
My brain's in Kuwait.
It is. Binging. Am I overeating? Yes. But I just feel like there's a different level. I don't know how to quite explain it. And I kind of want to dive deeper into that and maybe like show you guys physical foods and what I mean by like overeating versus like binging.
I don't even know if the differentiation is helpful at this point. And I think that comes down to perspective. Like for me, I prefer a positive perspective on my relationship with food. Like I get to eat chicken and broccoli. I get to cook pearl barley. I get to make I made a miso glaze. It was good. I made a white miso glaze with miso, soy, sriracha, a pinch of sweetener. I think there was maple syrup in there as well. It was good. It was a miso glaze. I put it on sweet potato that I fried in the air fryer. Delicious. But I think perspective helps a lot about that. And less, like, I mean, I know we've had a million conversations about Ambi and what might work and what might not. And I'm not a professional. I don't know. But for me, I found it very helpful to say, this is what I get to eat today. This is what I get to make today. How exciting that I get to... I've been buying chicken thighs instead of chicken breast. I know, slightly more calories, but also so delicious. So good. Did a marinade last night. Did like a corn flour and spice mix in the air fryer a few days before that. Oh, so good. So much opportunity and so much fun to be had in the kitchen. And I get that it's a different mindset. I don't know. Give it a whirl, pal.
If you will. So on a happier note, my weight loss surgery appointment is coming up soon, and I am honestly so excited. Oh my god, my makeup's all messed up.
Same. I'm gonna be really pressed if you decide not to share any of that gurney after this, particularly.
I was just wearing mascara and some lip stuff, but it is what it is. It's at the end of the night. So I'm gonna end
nice, Tina.
this video. I'm sorry it was such a mess. I just wanted to be more open about what's really sitting heavy on me right now. But I am so hopeful for my future, actually, and I know the tears might say otherwise.
I don't know, that just seemed like a lot of emotions that just got dumped on me.
But I think it's a mixture of like sad tears for my brother, hopeful tears for me, scared tears for me. I don't know. It's a lot of different stuff, but I'm okay, and I just need to take a breath. I know that I'm gonna be okay, and I'm making the right choice by doing this weight loss surgery journey, and
great, I can't wait to see it.
just keep my fingers crossed. That's all I can do. I'd love positive thoughts for my brother. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Okay, bye, Amby. Wow. Okay. Well, that was a lot. That was a lot. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out. Almost 2 hours, unexpectedly. I thought it was going to only be an hour, but you know me. Can't shut up. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs for those of you on the rewatch. I said that in reverse, and I'm sorry. For everybody in the chat, thank you for being respectful, responsible, and shenanigans-filled individuals. I appreciate the fact that we all came together, had relatively good conversation, no, great conversation, what even am I talking about, and had a good time. So thank you all for being wonderful. Take care of yourself. Go and hug a loved one. Wear your sunscreen. Drink your water. Be responsible for yourself and your health, because, you know, you only got one meat wagon. And have a great time. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that would also be great. I'm going to shut up now and go. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you all. And I'll see you all in the next video and or live stream.